everyone. I think it is very clear to you all about the circles and the tangents which I have discussed in the previous modules. And even I have discussed about the important properties of the tangents to a circle in those modules. And let us recall it once again in this one. So one of the important property is that is nothing but tangent which can be drawn at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. And the other one is the lengths of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are always equal. Basing on these two properties, let us do two problems in this module. Here the problem is given that to find the length of radius of a circle whose length of tangent from an external point is 24 centimeters and distance of point from where tangent is drawn from the center is 26 centimeters. Here let us see in the figure, here there is a circle with the center O is there, L is the external point, LM is the tangent and OL is nothing but a distance between the center of the circle and the external point. According to problem this is 26 centimeters and the length of the tangent is given that 24 centimeters. What they ask to find out? They are asking to find out length of radius of a circle. It means we have to find this radius of the circle OM we have to find. We know very well that by theorem 10.1 that is nothing but radius drawn at the radius always perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. So it becomes triangle OML becomes a right angle triangle. So that we can use a Pythagoras property and we can find radius of the circle. So let us do this problem. Coming to solution, first write what is given. Given OL is equal to 26 centimeters, LM is equal to 24 centimeters, OM we have to find out. This is equal to how much? Let it be radius R. So in the figure angle OML is equal to 90 degrees. Write the reason in the bracket. Since R is perpendicular to tangent. So this triangle OML becomes a right angle triangle. Now by using the Pythagoras property, you can write here OM square plus ML square is equal to OL square. So R square plus 24 square is equal to 26 square. So from this you can get this R value 26 square minus 24 square. It is nothing but 676 minus 576. How much it is? 100. So R is equal to square root of 100 is nothing but 10. At the end you write the answer R is equal to 10 centimeters. Along with the units write it and make it as a box. In this problem it is given that in the particular figure a circle touches all the four sides of a quadrilateral ABCD whose sides are AB is equal to 6 centimeters, BC is equal to 7 centimeters and CD is equal to 4 centimeters. We have to find the side AD. So before going to find the side AD, let us prove one of the important result which we use in this problem. So in the figure it is very clear that AB is a tangent and BC is a tangent, CD is a tangent and DA is the tangent. So coming to the solution, we know very well that the length of the tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. To a circle are equal. So now you write it. Implies you can write it as from AP is one length of the tangent and AS is one length of the tangent. You can write it as AP is equal to AS. I am taking it as with a small letter A, I am representing it. Write the reason in the bracket, that is tangents drawn from A. Mention it. This is A and this is A. And coming to from B, let us check. BP is equal to BQ. So I am taking it as small b. Reason is they are the tangents drawn from B. So this one I am taking it as a B and here B. And from C, here CQ is equal to CR because they are the tangents drawn from C. CQ is equal to CR. So I am naming it as with a small c. The reason is they are the tangents drawn from C. And coming to letter D, here dr is equal to ds. The same thing you write it. dr is equal to ds. I am mentioning with the small letter d. Reason is they are the tangents drawn from D. Here also mentioned, this is small c and here this is small d, here also small d. Okay. Now here let us take AB plus CD. In the figure AB is nothing but AP plus PB. Plus here CD is nothing but CR plus DR. So here you see AP is how much? A plus PB is how much? B plus CR is how much? C plus DR is how much? D. Coming to AD plus BC. AD, how to write it? AD is nothing but AS plus DS plus BC I am writing like BQ plus CQ, BQ plus CQ. AS is nothing but small a plus DS is small d and BQ is small b and CQ is small c. So look at this. This is A plus B plus C plus D. Here also the same thing we got it. So from these two we can say that therefore AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. This is one of the important result which we use in this problem. So by using this one, let us find out the AD value. By using this result, AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC, you can find out the length of AD. So AB is how much here? 6. CD is 4. AD we have to find out, and BC is 7. So this is 10 is equal to AD plus 7. So AD can be how much? 10 minus 7 is, which is nothing but 3. Give the conclusion with the along with the units. Therefore, length of AD is 3 centimeters. Here the problem is, a circle touches the side BC of a triangle ABC at P and touches AB produced at Q and AC produced at R respectively, as shown in the figure. We have to show that this AQ is equal to half of the perimeter of ABC, triangle ABC. We know very well what is the perimeter of triangle ABC. It is nothing but sum of all the 3 sides of a triangle ABC. It is AB plus BC plus AC. So we have to show that AQ is equal to half of AB plus BC plus AC. This is one of the important result of circles. Coming to the proof, here in the figure, this AQ is equal to AR. The reason is they are the tangents drawn from A. And when you look at B, here also we can observe BP is equal to BQ. The reason is they are tangents drawn from B. Coming to from letter C, you see CP is equal to CR. The reason is they are the tangents drawn from C. Now consider the perimeter of triangle ABC. It is nothing but AB plus BC plus AC. I am writing this BC as, here in the figure you see BC we can write it as BP plus PC. So I am writing this one as BP plus PC plus what is left out? AC is left out. Here AB plus. In BP plus, can I write BQ? Yes, you can write it. So name this one as, this is equation 1, name it. This is equation 2, this is equation 3. So that I am using the result of equation 2. And PC is nothing but, in that place you can write it as CR plus AC. So in the bracket I am writing using 2 and 3 equations result. I am rearranging this one, AB plus BQ plus I am writing this one as AC plus CR. So in the figure AB plus BQ means it is nothing but AQ and AC plus CR is nothing but AR. So this is AQ and this is AR. But from equation 1 what we have, AQ is equal to AR. So I am writing in this AR place AQ I am writing. It is nothing but 2 times of AQ. So what we got it, perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to 2 times of the AQ. So you can write this AQ as now half of the perimeter of triangle ABC. So basing on these results, they may ask that one the perimeter of the triangle ABC when AQ is equal to some 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters. That time you can say directly as perimeter of triangle ABC is 2 times of the particular length of this tangent which is drawn from A. 2 times 5 is nothing but 10 centimeters you can say. Or else sometimes they may ask it here AQ, they may give the perimeter of this triangle ABC. Then you can find out the AQ value as half of the perimeter of triangle ABC. If the perimeter of triangle ABC is some 14 centimeters, what is the value of AQ? It is nothing but half of 14 is 7 centimeters. Here in this figure, PO is perpendicular to QO. Here this is perpendicular to QO. And the tangents to the circle with the center O at P and Q means PT is one tangent and QT is one tangent. They intersect at a point T. We have to show that PQ and OT are right bisectors of each other, means they are perpendicular bisectors of each other. So when you look at the figure, it is very clear that by theorem 10.1, which is nothing but the radius is perpendicular to the tangent, by using that you can say that OP is perpendicular to PT. And here also this OQ is the radius and QT is the tangent. This is also perpendicular to it. As here it is very clear that OQTP is a quadrilateral. If three angles are right angles, the fourth angle obviously it is a right angle. If all the 4 angles are right angles, we can say that it is either a rectangle or a square. First of all, it is a rectangle, let us consider. Then look here in this figure, OP is equal to OQ, as they are the radii. Adjacent sides are equal in a rectangle. If adjacent sides are equal in a rectangle, it becomes a square. Even here also the other pair of adjacent sides also equal, because here T is the external point, TP is equal to TQ, you can say that. Here also one more pair of adjacent sides are equal. So clearly this OQTP is a square. We know very well in a square the diagonals are right bisectors of each other. So we are going to write is like a proof in the figure. Angle POQ is equal to 90 degrees. Since PO is perpendicular to QO, and angle OPT is equal to 90, and as well as this is also equal to OQT. This is also 90 degrees. The reason is radius perpendicular to tangent. So by angle sum property, you can say that angle PTQ is also 90 degrees. Implies this OQTP is a rectangle. In quadrilateral OPTQ, this OP is equal to OQ. The reason is they are the radii, and TP is equal to TQ. They are the tangents drawn from T. So if adjacent sides are equal in a rectangle, then it becomes a square. Then it becomes a square. Implies we can say that OPTQ is a square. Implies we can say that PQ and OT are right bisectors of each other as they are the diagonals. I hope you understood very well the solutions of these problems. So, which we used the important properties of the tangents of a circle. They are the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the tangent radius through the point of contact, and the other one is the lengths of the tangents drawn at the point of a circle are always equal. And for better understanding, you can keep watching that previous modules. I hope it is very clear to you all. Meet you soon.